A local couple who police charged with child abuse last fall is facing new charges tonight. Police say there's more evidence that they weren't properly caring for their children. Guidotti spoke with the man who's charged and explains why he says he knew nothing about the new allegations. Ross.
Yeah, police say sometimes you have a case where one particular call leads to something much bigger. And according to officials, that is exactly what happened here.
Mel Anastasiou was not happy when we showed up at his 3rd Street home in Smith. Anastasiou and wife, Jamie, both face felony child endangerment counts after state troopers began an investigation into their 3 children's welfare after first being called in October of last year regarding Anastasiou's dogs running around the neighborhood.
During the initial complaint with the animals, they were able to determine that there was 3 children in the residence that appeared to be neglected as well.
The children, 2 boys, 5 and 3 years old, and 1 one-year-old little girl, were removed from the home.
There's really no evidence to show that they were taken care of by a primary care physician or a pediatrician.
According to the criminal complaint, the 5-year-old boy was not potty trained, frightened to take a bath, telling foster guardians, quote, "You're going to kill me. You're not going to do that to me again," close quote. The boy also had a small dot tattoo on his one hand, and when asked where that came from, he told child welfare advocates Dad did it. All 3 children had severe diaper rash with possible permanent scarring as a result, and more.
There's markings on them, bruising as well.
I showed Mr. Anastasiou the charges against him on my cell phone. He did eventually speak to me off camera and said the accusations against he and his wife are not true, and that the kids were being prompted to make these accusations of abuse.
The 6 at the 5. All right, as for the kids, they're actually in foster care. They've been there since the initial call back in the fall of last year, and they're doing good. The Anastasious both facing felony child endangerment charges, but I got some good news regarding the kids. After they were taken and put into foster homes, the actual trooper who went in and saw their conditions went about and took those kids to a very popular program in Westmoreland County called Shop with a Cop. The 5-year-old apparently told the trooper that this was the first Christmas he and his siblings have ever had. Reporting live, Guidotti, KDKA News.